clean this up. Bane of my existence, not in a bad way. Disassembly is, it's getting there. It's getting there. But right now, we've got to take these off because unlike most people, they don't buy a car with all-wheel drive. So, what I have to do, disconnect some of this goodness so that all this other stuff gets removed. Long story, but first, so like when I bought this car, you'll love this. So you can see the tread on this is pretty good, right? Guy was like, oh yeah, the tires are great, tires are great. Yeah. Really? 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 Come on, man. Anyway, so overall, this has been kind of fun. You can see the almighty Lincoln. Bumper. Parts, pieces, stuff, intake. So anyway, we're going to be taking this thing off, and I got a new GoPro and I'm not afraid to use it. Got one. Woo! Got two. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. I really don't like using this because of the amount of force that it actually exhibits, but let's see what happens. I was afraid of that. I knew some asshole put a fucking impact on this. All right. Wow. Okay. Great. Guys, for the love of all that is holy, do not over torque these things. There is no need for it. No need to use an impact to put these things on. Like, use a simple torque wrench. Good thing the threads are okay, but now I've got one lug nut that is probably on there with 1,000 pounds of force, which is retarded. Like these things you need like, I think 80, maybe 80? And this thing puts out like 370, hold on, let's see if it's on the side of it. Yeah, it doesn't say on this, but it's a lot. It's like, it's over 400. So I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I've got a bigger one that, who does this? Seriously, who does this? God damn it. All right, time to get out the big boy. Yep. Only unfortunate thing is that I actually have to plug this stupid thing in because it puts out over 900 foot-pounds, and I actually have to pay attention to which way it wants to go because you will destroy things with this. I'm giving the over-under on this about 80% that it's gonna like snap it. Wow. Let's check the threads. The threads actually don't look bad. I'm amazed. Okay, so pro tip, don't do that. It's dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Now the other thing is that if I, yeah, see another thing. When you put your wheels on this tight, they're gonna have a tendency to mechanically bond to the thing that it's sitting on, which in this case is part of the rotor. So the rotor sits in there, it's got this little circle on it, and then the wheel kind of sits on top of it, which is kind of nice, so you can, you know, kind of line up and put it on there. The only catch is, now I've got to get a mallet to bang this thing out of there. So I gotta go find the mallet. Great. All right. I always use, you know, one of these, good old mallet. So. Whoops. There it goes. See if it just. Nope. There. Come on. There we go. That's what it should do. Just pop right off and ta-da. But no, we've got another one to do. All right, place your bets. Let's find out which level I need this time. I'm going to start out with the low guy again. Well, let's see what happens. I have a sneaking suspicion that this will not come out with the little guy, but let's try it. Nope. Nope. Okay. Because I suspected this. Uh-oh. Yep, there we go. We're gonna upgrade to the bigger boy and hope that this thing comes off. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do the rears of these as well, because people continue to over torque these things. You don't need it. You just don't need it. There we go. There's one. Oh, that was easy. Cool. Doesn't feel like those are actually in there. Huh. Alright, those came out fairly easily. Threads all look good. Oh, that's cool. Alright, get the mallet. There we go. Going to come off. Now I'm just afraid of it. There it goes. Pop goes a weasel. Tire's off. And it is a garbage tire. I'd bet you anything that they did not rotate these. That's another thing, kids. Rotate your tires. When you got an all-wheel drive vehicle especially, rotate them. Rotate your tires. Bad things happen. So we're gonna go ahead and sort of hand thread these in. And there we go. We are ready for the rest of the show. So, after we've got the wheels off, we're all ready to go. Wheels are setting off to the side. Awesome, great. So another thing we're doing here in this shop is kind of making a nice little spot for people to hang out. It's not the most glamorous thing in the world, but you'll notice that there is a beer fridge with a whole bunch of stickers on it and more stickers that I need to put on. But yeah, so anyway, I got on this bench. This is where I leave my gloves because I can't remember where I put them. And then we have a couple seats in the corner out of a Thunderbird. And eventually we'll hook up a wood burning stove. That's later to come. We've got a nice one up there, but, you know, whatever. The noise you may be hearing is the wired in exhaust fan. I don't know if that shows up. If it does, great, but it's up there. You can kind of see it. It's a squirrel cage fan. It exhausts. It does its job. We've also got a very nice filtration system that we're putting in. Eventually it'll go up above. Where are they? There it is. And that's great, but not right now. Got some good lighting in here. Thank you, big ass fans. They made awesome lights. Unfortunately, they don't do it anymore. And then I have my parts bin. This is a milk crate rack of some kind, whatever. It works great for parts. So as I've ripped this car apart, I've sort of put a lot of the stuff there. You can see I've got the bumper here and this wonderful Lincoln Mark VIII. If you've not seen Hoovies or Hoovies Garage, I think it is. I should probably know that. Whoops. Anyway, watch his sort of explanation of the Lincoln Mark VIII. He actually hit all the good points, like the Cobra motor before it was the Cobra motor, right here. In 1993 when this car came out. Pretty awesome. They did modify the intake, modify the cams a little bit, and eventually it became the Coyote motor that I'm sure many of you love. There was a write-up in 5 Liter magazine or something like that a while ago that talked about like the guys who originally designed that motor got a phone call from the people designing a new motor, new 5 liter, and they said, where should we start? And they're like, oil. Fix the oil problem. And they did. They immediately fixed the oil issues in the car and got the vehicle up to like 400 horse without really trying. It was kind of insane, kind of awesome. Not anything like what's in this. Maybe someday. Come back later. I have an idea. I'm not even joking. I'm thinking about a SEMA car for this. It's the dumbest thing. Yeah. I need people who are awesome at carbon fiber, and I need people who are awesome at ECUs on modern Fords. That has to be a thing. It's going to be stupid if I can pull it off. But anyway, I have an idea. It's dumb, but I love this car, and I really don't want to get rid of it unless I absolutely have to. So anyway, a lot of cool things going on here. This car, of course, is in the proper spec. It is black on black on black. You can't see in because it's Colorado. The window tint is super strong, but it is the correct 335i. And it is a coupe. It has the correct number of doors, 2 of them. The interior is quite nice. Quite nice. Nice looking interior. Everything works. And it's got a good sound system in it from the factory. Nothing crazy. But that's why I bought this car with a blown motor. Oops. I always forget because I don't have a battery in the car right now. That will not close properly, so I'll fix that later. But anyway, yeah, and guys, don't do this. Like, they painted the actual pad in there. Just stop. Just stop. Anyway, people ruin their cars for a lot of different reasons. This should not be one of them. But anyway, overall, the car looks pretty good. I cleaned it up real nice. There's a couple dings here that I want to clean up. I'll probably sand those down and fix those up. Big thanks to ChrisFix on how to do that. If you haven't seen his channel, he's the channel I should have made years ago. He does such a great job. Go look him up. I'll put him in the link in the description down below. Am I doing that right? Anyway. But anyway, this car is solid. from that perspective, but has a blown motor. Got to fix it, and we get to uncover all the stupidities that are within. So stay tuned for more.